In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make an entrelac border. This is what your entrelac would look like if you do not apply a border, and most times these end up rolling, so that is a characteristic, but why not make it really refined by making half triangles in order to make the edges nice and flat, just like this. Today's tutorial, it's all about making the entrelac borders. Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd as well as yarnspirations.com. Today's tutorial is all about making entrelac borders. It is such a simple concept, it is not even funny. So basically I've just finished a tutorial here, and this is the entrelac in the square, and I did this off camera, and you can see that all the edges want to roll in, and it's not very desirable as far as I'm concerned. You can see the back, I haven't trimmed off the edges at all. I can do that off camera at another time, but really what I want to concentrate is what do I need to do in order to get this to settle down so it sits flat. Most people when they request on the Crochet Crowd, they really want their borders to be always a straight line. I'm not sure if it's a phobia or if it's just a personal preference. I'm not really sure, but this does not look attractive to me either, so I want to finish it off. So I'm going to show you how to fill in the half triangles in the top sections just like so, and then the outside, this is a corner, so you can kind of see that it comes across and then comes diagonally and then back down the other side. So we're going to cover that concept right now. So let's begin the same concept, and remember entrelac we have to use a much larger hook than the recommendation on the size of the yarn ball, and if you've been watching the Tunisian series you know that this is already a tutorial already created. So I'm just gonna create a slip knot to begin, and I'm gonna insert my Afghan hook. And now it doesn't matter where I start on the border. I can start in the middle of a section, I can start on the edge, but I'd recommend probably just starting off where the invisible L is on the one side. Okay, so this is a very corner. You can always just single crochet that at the end to make it a lot easier for yourself. But what we want to do is that we want to start the entrelac process again, but this time we want to make it into half triangles. How we do that is that we're gonna come into the edge of one of the corners. So you can choose any corner that you wish, and then just take both strands and just wrap it around and bring it through to join. Okay, so I'm just taking my time. I want to get both stragglers so I can cut that nicely afterward and not worry about it falling out. So I want to make my way across the invisible L like we've explained before. So I'm just gonna start collecting. So this is one, and I want my bowling alley. So and if you've been watching other tutorials on that, you'll know what I'm explaining on that when it comes to the entrelac. So we have my 5 pins right here. This is my gutter here, so the joining one is the next block. So there is my 7 on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, and I'm gonna take my time. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And just remember that this is the straggler plus that one wrapped. It's not 4, it's only 3. So yarn over and pull through all 3 to finish. Okay, so we've been in the other stuff we've been yarning over and pulling through 2. This time is yarn over and pull through the final 3. Just like this. So now what we want to do is that we want to be conscientious of where all the strands are picking up. So what we want to do is that we want to yarn over, and we want to skip this first one and go immediately into the second one over and pick up for a simple stitch. And we do that all the way across again. So we've just skipped over the first one, so there should only be 5 on here before we join it to the next, and now there's only 6. Okay, so the bowling alley is now gone. We've gotten rid of it, so now we're gonna yarn over and pull through 2, 2, 2. Now there's 3 left. We're gonna yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so let's begin the next one. We're gonna skip over the first one, go to the second over for a simple stitch, and this is making a half triangle. So now there's 4, plus then we go to the joining block, which is now your 5. Yarn over, pull through 2, 2, and now here's 3 left, so pull through all 3. Okay, start again, skipping over to the second one. Okay, and collecting. Okay, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you only have 3 left, so yarn over and pull through all 3 and go to the final. So just we're skipping the first one, second one over and attaching block. Now you only have 3 on here, yarn over and pull through all 3. And to fasten off, you just come right into the very next one on the block and just fasten off. So just do a slip stitch like this. Okay, so let's begin. I'm gonna show you the next one more before I continue, and then we're gonna end up hitting around a corner anyway. So to begin again, we just look down, we see the L is in there. Okay, so we just start collecting again. And how many should we collect? A total of 7 loops. So the bowling alley is coming back right in the very beginning. Okay, so there's your 5 pins. Here's the gutter, here's the joining. So here's the other gutter. So yarn over, pull through 2, 2, 2 and 2 until you see 3 left. Yarn over, pull through all 3. We skip the first one, go to the second and start simple stitching back. Okay, and go to the next block. So instead of the 7 this time, it should only be 6. Yarn over, pull through 2, 2 and 2 until you get 3 left. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Skipping the first one, go to the second. Okay, and then a joining block. So this time there's only gonna be 5. So yarn over, pull through 2, 2. Now there's only 3 left. Pull through all 3. Second one over again. You're gonna need to know this concept in the future. There's other entrelacs that are showing this kind of concept as well. So yarn over and go into the last one. There's 3, pull through and then come and just go to the next one just like that. So when you're on the outside corners like this, this is an actual corner. So all I just do is that I just single crochet myself into these ones on the outside. I don't do any fancy footwork other than that. And then I make my way to the next corner where the invisible L starts again. And what I want to do is I want to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So I want to go over one more so that I have a total of 7 loops on my hook. So I'm gonna just single crochet this last one and then I can start again. So just immediately start picking up your loops. So 1. So this one you don't have with the Entrelac borders, you don't need to create the invisible L. You're just using what is already on your project. So there is 6 and the joining is 7. Yarn over, pull through 2. Keep doing that all the way back until you get 3 left. Okay, second one over. Okay, and then join it to the next block. Pull through 2, 2, 2. Okay, second one over again. Isn't that hard? Not really. It's actually really easy. It does a really nice looking border too, which I really appreciate. Okay, so you got 3 left on your hook. Okay, skipping the first one. Okay, 3 left. Skipping the first one. There you go. Once you get all your 3 in, and just begin again. So that's how you go all the way around, and so you can basically see that we've transitioned. I'm just gonna pull out my hook. So you can see that I've transitioned from these really rocky looking border to a border where the actual project will sit down more properly with you with that. Until next time, I'm Mikey on behalf of Yarnspirations as well as thecrochetcrowd.com. We'll see you.